Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I have an exciting announcement that I am going to share with you at the end of this video. And no, it's not my hair. If you follow me on Facebook, then you know that's my beautiful hair got did. And shout out to Brittany who did it, giving her some love in this video. I absolutely love my hair. What do you guys think? So I am going to do my February wrap up. I read 11 books this month. 11. But before you're like, holy crap, Heather, you read 6 last month and now 11 this month. What is going on? My secret is that 6 of them were manga. Let's get into it. Let me tell you everything I read. So, in the beginning of February, I started off with Bit of Blood by Rachel Caine. It is book 13 of the Morganville Vampire series. That means I only have 2 more books to go. 14 and 15, and then I'm done with the series. I love the series, but your girl will be happy when it's through. But also, Rachel Caine, if you want to like do a reboot, I'm okay with that too. Glass Houses, which is book 1 of Morganville Vampires, is about this girl named Claire Danvers. She is a teenager genius who starts college. I think she starts at 16. So she's 16 in the first book. She starts college, and her parents won't let her go anywhere far away, so she ends up in Morganville. She has run-ins with a bully on campus and ends up at the Glass House, where she finds out that there are vampires. If you want me to get into the series in depth and tell you more about the series, ask me to do a review video, because I will. I'll do it for you. It's no surprise, you guys know that the Morganville Vampire series is one of my favorite series right now, and no surprise that I rated it a 4-star. It is 404 pages. After that, I read 4 volumes of the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. Now I'm going to tell you what volume 1 of Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon is about. This girl named Usagi, and she meets a talking cat named Luna, and Luna tells her that she is Sailor Moon. As Sailor Moon, she has to fight evil and enforce justice in the name of the moon and the mysterious Moon Princess. She meets other girls who are also crime fighters with her, and they are called Sailor Scouts. And yeah, they pretty much fight the forces of evil. Gave them a 3-star. There was one, I am not sure exactly which one, I think it was the third one, that was better than the other 3, and I gave it a 4-star, I think. The first volume was 242 pages. The second volume was 235 pages. The third one was 238 pages. And the fourth one, 244 pages. I read those, and then I read the first book of the Pretty Little Liars series, which is Pretty Little Liars. It was very much like they did such a good job on the show. At least from what I can see in book one. I haven't read any further than book one. But book one to the show so far, spot on. Great job. Great job on the show. Pretty Little Liars is about these friends, Aria, Emily, Spencer, and Hannah. And they became friends with this girl named Allison, and she disappeared. And this book takes place 3 years after that. They all have their little secrets that only Allie knew about. They get these messages from they don't know who, and they think it's Allison, and you don't really know if it's Allison or not. But she's the only one who knows these secrets, and that is what the messages are about, is the girl's secrets. I gave Pretty Little Liars a 3.5 star, 286 pages. Then I read 2 more manga, and it is the first 2 volumes of Vampire Knight. I was pleasantly surprised by this series, and I am totally gonna continue with it. And hello! It's so good. Recommend highly. The main character is Yuki, and she gets saved by this vampire, of a vicious vampire, and she has no memory of her life before then. She ends up at this school where the headmaster adopts her. She works along her friend and also very mysterious character Zero. Love him, but anyway, what they do is they guard the academy's secret, which is there's 2 classes, the day class and the night class, and the night class is vampires, and they're like super beautiful, and so they pretty much have to skedaddle the day class away from the night class so there's no trouble. Both 4 star, I really like them. The first one was 192 pages, and the second one was 186 pages, which brings us to book number 9, which is Stardust by Neil Gaiman. This is the book that one of my book clubs I am in chose for this month, and it was the Marauders book club, so that one. Now, I did like the book way better than the movie. I just did not care for the movie at all. With such an extraordinary cast, it was just so wrong. Stardust is about this town called Wall, and it's called Wall because there is literally a wall separating the magical land beyond the grassy meadow from this small town. The main character is Tristan. He pretty much falls in love with this girl named Victoria. They see a shooting star, and Victoria says, if you bring me back that star, then you can have anything you want, I will marry you. He goes off beyond the wall to receive the star. Decent book, not my favorite, but if you are a Neil Gaiman fan, recommend that one. I gave it a 3 star. It was 248 pages. So the next one I read is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I buddy read this with Krystal. So, hey Krystal. I think we pretty much liked it about the same. I may have liked it a little bit more than her. I really enjoyed the book. I gave it a 3.5 star. I mean, the title pretty much says it all, but I'll tell you what it's about too. So pretty much, it is about Abraham Lincoln getting revenge on vampires for killing his mother. It was slow. You did need the audiobook. Yeah, the format, 100% my favorite. If Seth Grahame-Smith wrote that book any other way, I'm not sure I would have enjoyed it. I thought the movie was a tad better, and it was 336 pages. And then lastly, I read The Picture of Dorian Gray, which is the book that the other book club I'm in is reading. All that information down. Both of the book clubs, so you can subscribe to all of the amazing creators, and so you can join if you are interested. The Picture of Dorian Gray probably was my least favorite book. It was the worst book that I read this month. I loathed it pretty much. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I gave it a 2-star. I gave it a 2-star, but it. I wanted to like this book so much because I love horror stories and the classics. Like, I've never read any of them, but just the stories of the classics, I'm just like, I eat it up. I eat it up. So I was so excited to read this because I'm like, oh yeah, I can fangirl. And no, I did not fangirl. I will not fangirl. And no. This book read like an old school contemporary book with a little splash here and there of horror. That's it. It took literally half the book to even become interesting to me. I almost gave up on it. I almost DNF'd it. And if you don't know what DNF means, it means do not finish. I almost did not finish it. Yeah. With that being said, my favorite part of the whole book was the ending. The ending was genius. So I did like that aspect of it. Okay, so the book is obviously about this guy named Dorian Gray, and he pretty much sells his soul for eternal youth and beauty. I hate that description because I feel like it's over dramatic, but pretty much what happens is his soul gets sold and he is physically beautiful throughout the book and his personality turns ugly. It was 254 pages. My average star rating would be 3-star. That totaled up equals 2,865 pages for the month of February. Yeah, so least favorite was Picture of Dorian Gray. My favorite would have to be Vampire Knight Volume 1. And I say Volume 1 because that is the beginning of the series. Now the announcement. Many of you know I am going out of town for 2 weeks. I will be doing videos and they will not be in front of this background, and I might have a special guest. If I do have videos up in between now and the 13th, it will be unedited. because I'm not gonna have my computer. That's it for this video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like, come on, you just need to. Tell me what books you read this month in the comments. Think positive thoughts always. Bye.